Hey guys, it's Taiga here. Before this video starts, I want you guys to click that subscribe button and click that notification bell so you know when all my videos come out. Enjoy! Hello everyone, welcome to another video. It's Taiga here back with a brand new video. Today is a very special video that I am happy to make today. So, today is about my best friend's comic. It's one of my favorite things that I've ever read in a comic or anything of the sort. And I wanted to share it with you guys because I feel like she deserves more viewership and she deserves all the support in the world, and I love her. If you guys don't know her, her name is Laharts. She goes by that's her username thing, but her real name is Lauren Hug. So I think that's a really cool name, by the way. But her art style is beautiful, her storyline is flawless, and it's just, her story is really great, and I think you guys are really going to enjoy it. If I don't finish everything in this episode, whatever, I'll probably do more afterwards, because I want to do her entire comic. I want to keep you guys updated on it, but it does take a while for her to get, episodes out, because, she is drawing every single thing. So props to her for getting these episodes out, in just a short amount of time. She works really hard, and I can definitely see that. Anyway, I wanted to tell you guys a little bit about the story. So the characters, Adira is one of the main characters. She's the main character, and it's about feeling having anxiety and feeling alone, and just, it's a lot to take in. I'm not going to tell you much about the story because I want you guys to, again, read it and really feel it in the end. But I'm going to tell you guys a little secret. I guess it's not a secret. Some people actually know this. Okay, so the main characters, Adira, Emma, Luna, and Casper, are all inspirations from in real life. Adira is, a self character of the creator, which is Lauren. So she's connected to her character in that way because she's been through it, and she knows what she's going through and what she's making. So I think it's really cool that she made a character of herself and put it into a story. Relatable. But Emma in the story is a self-image of her little sister Megan. It's really cool. You'll learn more about Emma, and Luna is actually a self-character of me, which is honestly really cool. I've known Luna for a very long time, and I have known a little bit about this story for a while because I know she wanted to create something like this, and I was like, yes, do it. So it's really cool to know that I'm one of the images in the comic, and I think that's really cool, and I'm looking really forward to learning more about each and every character. And Casper is actually, well, his self-image is kind of like Jeff, but just different in a way. We'll get into everything, but let's just get into the story, okay? So I'm actually gonna read the prologue, and if you guys want to, you guys can go to Webtoons. It's called Alone Together. You guys can read it yourself if you want, but I'm gonna show it here on the screen for you guys. So yeah, let's get into that. Okay, so it shows a rainy day, and look at this imagery though, look at this drawing. She did everything. It's so good, okay? And the lightning strikes. Have you ever felt so alone that you don't know how to go on anymore? Oh my gosh, just look at that, it's so beautiful. Oh, I love how it fades. Her alarm goes off. Where am I? She opens her eyes. Why does my head hurt so much? It appears she's in pain. She looks around. Grandma? Adira! Why are you here? Her grandma looks worried. Is this a dream? Adira, you're going to be alright. And it fades to a memory. of some sort, I'm assuming. This is a memory. Like a past, you know. Oh my god, why am I explaining that? Sorry, this is supposed to be serious. You're worthless. Adira looks sad. And she says she's sorry. I didn't mean to make you upset. I just wanted to make you smile again. Adira reaches out. And she says she's sorry again. He repeats, you're worthless. It appears Adira is on the floor. And it looks like blood is coming out. I think that's blood. That doesn't look like hair. That's blood. I should have known my place. I'm so sorry. It cuts to a different scene, and it's raining once again. Knock, knock. Her grandmother says, Adira, while she opens the door. Do you need anything, sweetheart? I'm okay, thank you, Adira says. Her grandmother replies, alright, if you need anything, I'll be right out here. Adira says, okay. Her grandma takes one more look at Adira before she leaves. Adira lays there. I always tried to deal with my loneliness so that I never really felt it. I tried to be strong so I could be there for the ones I love. But now, they're all gone, Adira cries. And I can't be strong anymore. Adira curls up into like a ball. She just cries. I feel like all my hope is gone. I feel alone. And that is the prologue. Oh my god, my heart. Oh, I can't. It's too good. Oh. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and do episode 1. I'm probably gonna do like episode 1 and then maybe I'll just cut it from there, and I guess I can do like 2 in each episode things, I guess that's what I'm gonna call them. Anyway, okay, so let's get into this one. So it's a dark night turning into morning. Look at that. It's just, oh, I want that on my wall, please. Can that be like my entire wall, please? Thanks. Look at that. Look at the trees. Oh my gosh. I can't. This is too good. I don't know how she does this, but she's just so amazing. Oh my gosh, look at this house too. It's just so cute. I can't. Oh, the detail. I can't imagine doing the detail in this. I'm sorry. This is so good. The birds chirp in the morning, and Adira's there laying and sleeping. She wakes up and she gets up on her bed. She looks outside. It's been about a month since I was discharged from the hospital and started living with my grandma. She goes out of her room and she comes to the dining area into the kitchen. Her grandmother says, "Morning, sunshine." She replies, "Good morning." "Have a seat, I just finished making breakfast." Why can't I say breakfast? Making breakfast, her grandmother says. The Sunday special, apparently, is pancakes, which, invite me! "Thanks, Nana," she replies. Her grandmother looks at her, and they take their seats. Adira picks up the pancakes that she wants. Her grandmother looks at her. "School is starting soon," she says. Adira looks shocked, like she doesn't know what to say. And she looks at her pancakes. "I want to give you the choice to homeschool or go to public school. I know things have been hard the past few years," her grandmother says. "So I want this decision to be yours. Of course I'll support you with whatever you do decide," her grandmother says to her. Her grandmother's so nice. Like, why couldn't my grandmother be this nice to me? Sorry, Grandma, if you're watching this. No one watches my videos. What am I talking about? "Thanks," Adira says. "Thanks. I'll think about it," she says. "After all that happened, of course I'd be scared," she says in her thoughts. but I've been avoiding going outside ever since I got here, and I can't shut people out of my life forever, she says in her head again. I would probably be easier on Nana too if I went to public school, since she already works a full-time job, she says in her head. As her grandmother eats, Adira continues to think in her head. I can't expect her to support me by herself either. Maybe I should get a job too. Adira thinks about where she could work and what she should do about her school life. She sighs because she knows she's nervous. A few days later. Oh my gosh, look at this imagery. I can't. It's so good. Like, I can't. Ugh, okay. Look at this town. Oh my god, it's so cute. Okay, sorry. I can't. It's just so good. Okay. Look at this car. This is her grandma's car, by the way. Adira sits in the car, and she thinks in her head, it's been a while since I've been outside the house. Her grandmother looks at her and says, I'm glad you're joining me today. Adira looks kind of scared, and she says out loud, it's a little scary. Her grandmother replies, I know, but I'll be by your side the whole time, if that gives you any comfort. Adira looks at her grandmother, and she smiles. It does, thank you. Adira looks at all the people outside and knows how nervous she is, but she knows she has her grandma. She takes a deep breath. Her grandmother looks at her and smiles. You ready? She nods. Adira takes one more look before leaving the car. They walk into the grocery store and they go through the aisles. This guy right here, let's call him the unknown. The unknown guy looks at Adira. Oh my god, look at that! The way he looks at her, look at that! Okay, sorry. Later at the grocery store, her grandmother says, okay, we're almost done. All that's left on the list is milk. Are you doing okay? She says to Adira. Yeah, I'm a little more at ease now, Adira says. Good, her grandmother replies. Now off to the dairy aisle. Old people. A rude woman says. Nana, you're a dork, Adira says. I know, her grandmother replies. Let's go this way, her grandmother says. When they go through an aisle, Adira sees something. Something that catches her eye. She smiles at the the cat squishies. Poke if you dare. Cute, she says in her head. Poke if you dare. Adira points out her finger and she pokes it. She giggles in amusement to it and of how cute it is. She looks around for her Nana. Hey Nana, aren't these cute? She looks around and she starts to worry and she starts to walk around looking for her grandmother. Calm down, Adira, she can't be far, she says in her head. She starts to panic inside, looking around but not recognizing anyone. She's not here. She starts to worry. She keeps looking around and around. Did she leave me? She says in her head as she thinks that her grandmother would just leave her. Her heart starts to race. My heart's racing. I can't breathe. She starts to worry and worry, so she drops to her knees in a panic attack. Think straight. Was I too much of a burden for her? She says in her head. She didn't leave you. Was he right? She says in her head. You're not worthless. Am I worthless? She says in her head. Her head starts to hurt of all the pain and anxiety that she has. Suddenly, something touches her shoulder. Hello? She opens her eyes, and she sees the unknown man. Hello there. Sorry. Are you okay? They look at each other. And suddenly, it ends. Oh, that was such a good episode. I love it so much. I was like fangirling this entire time. But that really like shows like her panic attacks and everything. Oh my god, I can't. Whew. Anyway guys, if you did enjoy this, make sure to go and support Lauren as much as you can. She deserves everything. She puts so much work into this, and I love her comic, and it makes me want to read other comics as well. So thank you, Lauren, so much for making this comic. I really do enjoy it, and I know a bunch of my friends and a bunch of other people enjoy it as well. Keep up the amazing work. I love you to death. Anyway guys, make sure to hit that like button if you enjoyed this. Make sure to subscribe to become a cub if you aren't already. Hit the notification bell so you know when all my videos come out, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye! Mwah.